Hello, everyone. Welcome to our one to last webinar in our series for this year, 2025. And today's webinar is about the updates, the trends, what happened over this year, over the past like 12 months on Bitrix24 in terms of updating new features and functions, and the new release that just been rolled out a few days ago, not weeks in fact. And I'm really excited about this new release because there are a lot of good stuff that happened, and I think you are going to like because it's just making your business easier, just making it better, you're making it more convenient to work with Bitrix and so on. Okay, so let's cut through all this introduction and share my slides. By the way, if you have any questions during the presentation, you can just drop it in the chat. I'll be happy to answer. And hopefully you can hear me very well. Last webinar, I was in Jordan and I think there was a technical problem or something with the microphone, so my voice wasn't heard, so I had to record the webinar again and make it available on the website as a recording, not live as this one. But anyway, I hope you can hear me. Please confirm that in the chat. This would be very helpful. Okay, now this is the new updates of what's going on with Bitrix24. First of all, the new release of Bitrix24 is called Intelligence, simply because of the AI functions and the features that's going on, right? So it just makes sense. Second, there is a great connection, let's say now, between AI applications and some of the core features that we love in Bitrix24, such as, for example, Copilot with analyzing the calls for the sales team, AI agents. That's a very big thing coming up inside Bitrix24. A task creation based on voice. So you can just say what you want the team to do or one of your team to do, and that's it. Bitrix will create the task, the description, definition of done, add the deadline, assign it, everything. Just say it. And that's a big thing. So we will have a glimpse into this together as we go through the presentation today. So first of all, the core things that Bitrix has focused on this release with this new updates is redesigning the mobile application, right? Well, I can't complain about the mobile application myself, maybe because I'm a frequent user to the app. I use it heavily every day. But they did surprise me, in fact, and they made it even better. We will have a glimpse into that. We will look into it as we go together through the presentation now. Okay, so first thing, in the messenger itself, what did they do? A lot of functions here, but I want to focus on one of them. Grouping chats under one group, meaning maybe you can have multiple groups, and this is confusing. We all have this kind of stuff in our work, right? So it's confusing when you have multiple groups. So what they do is that they give us the ability to group certain or more than one chat groups into one group. This will make it easier for us to stay focused. Like, for example, if I have, let's say, 5 groups related to HR things, 3 groups related to Project X, I don't know, 10 groups related to another thing. They all have something in common, but they are separate groups. This happens, because of the business needs. Sometimes it does require such diversification in the groups. But anyway, you can connect them all together from your end as a user, so that you don't need to juggle between one group and another group, and you will stay focused. And that's a very big thing. The second thing is that they have added task chats. We will look into that as well. They removed the task comments, and they replaced it with chat. So you will have a task with description and everything, and then next to it there's a chat about this task, and that's really convenient. Let's look into the mobile design. I think we have a video here. Yeah, let's just play that. Okay. So you can group different tools in the bottom of the screen. Now you can just customize it the way you like it. It just doesn't have to be always just the standard, like, or certain presets, and you just choose from them. You can just choose whatever works for you in the bottom menu, and that's a really big thing. Again, because sometimes I don't want here Messenger. Maybe I need calendar, email, telephony, and just rearrange the sequence of these icons next to each other according to how you like it, and that's a nice thing. In the top menu, there is an update also there. So not the big one, this one. Okay. So what we learned from also this release is that the mobile application is now 4 times faster than the previous version of the mobile application. And inside the mobile application now you have the emails. Previously we couldn't open emails from Bitrix24. We need to go open it from the desktop application or the web browser. But now we can connect emails inside Bitrix24 mobile application. That's a very big thing, very important thing. Okay. This is all about the messengers. Okay, in the messengers, this is again another nice feature, is that you can leave the video notes. Okay, now video notes, I would say, is short videos generally are loved among the young generations. Okay, so having this function in your company will really engage your employees, especially if they are generation Gen Z and forward coming up. So this is a cool feature, and I believe your team would love it. Also, with voice messages, voice messages has been there for a while now, and it's a really nice function. But again, sometimes we have a hard time hearing these voice messages. So there is now a transcription option. Again, similar to the way it works in WhatsApp. You can just send the voice message and transcribe it with one click, or just automatically transcribe. Just click on it to see it, and that saves a lot of time, make it more convenient for the team to engage. Languages, Arabic now is official there. They have added some new emojis. Yeah, that's a nice thing. Some stickers as well. Okay. Yeah, the chat folder, I mentioned this earlier, is that when you group more than one chat into a folder, they call it. So, for example, I have marketing department, all the chats related to it, and then the first quarter marketing plans, and then whatever, and then I have as a chat folder. So from there, I can see what I have in this folder. That's a nice way to design. I haven't used this yet. I will, because it does apply a lot to our case, and I believe it helps in keeping us focused as we go. Type. Now the AI stuff. Okay. There is, I think this is the security. Okay, before the AI, let's just keep the AI 1 second. Some organizations might, want to keep or to take extra level of security and privacy because they don't want anything to leave their organization. So all the communications that happens in the business happens inside Bitrix24, and also you can set a rule to remove messages after a certain time, after let's say 1 hour or 2 hours or so after it's been sent in these chat groups. And you can also prevent or lock the screenshot, so nobody can take a screenshot from the device as an extra security and privacy matter. So there is an option to auto delete sensitive information in certain time, the way you like it. This is when you just create the group. You can just here auto delete messages, and it tells you when to delete these messages, and you just choose it. That's it. Very simple and straightforward. This option is available for admins, by the way, of course. And the screenshot protections also is that when someone tries to take a screenshot, as we see here, the system will say administrators of Bitrix has disabled screenshots, so nobody can take a screenshot. This is a nice thing, by the way, in the security. So it's more secured, and now you can also, beside the two-factor authentication, you can enable Face ID login on the mobile app, and that's a cool feature, big time, in fact. Okay. Bitrix Sync is the video conferencing thing. They call it Bitrix Sync. So you have the messenger for your chat and all that stuff, and the groups and so on. And then you have Bitrix Sync, which is the video conferencing and the video calls. Now officially the Copilot is part of the Sync, so you can record the calls, analyze it, get minutes of meeting, get briefing, and share it with everyone. Now the calls are recorded on the cloud, so no need to download it on your device or forget to share it with your colleagues after the meeting. The meeting is automatically recorded on the cloud, so this makes it available on a faster, let's say. Yeah. Okay. The communication platform, the M1. Now this is the performance. The performance of this calls is getting better. We have witnessed this better performance, so better calls and video calls over the past few days. Daily, there is 120,000 conferences on Bitrix24. That's a really nice thing. Yeah, Bitrix24 as a sync, it does replace the internal telephony, so no need for internal phone calls between the employees. I literally don't remember receiving a call from a coworker outside the tools that we have here as an ecosystem. Okay. The design, of course, has been improved, and if you look at the top here, you see in the chats there is also tasks related to chat. That's something we will discuss now in the case. Okay. Oh yeah, this is the follow-up. By the way, Copilot now is improved and enhanced when it comes to sync meetings or conference meetings. So what you can get is that also you get an assessment of the call itself, the outputs, the results of the meeting, the things that need to be done and who should do it. And with one click, you can just create a task. As you see here, just one click, create a task based on the things that need to be done by whom, and it will automatically know that who should be assigned and who is the assigner, who is the creator of the task. Okay. In the meeting also, it gives you a summary about the employees' involvement in the meeting, how involved and productive they are inside this meeting. Politeness, this is a sentimental analysis. Were they polite? Were they professional, let's say, positive, or no? This is nice. For AI recording and analysis, it is already enabled automatically when you have a group call, when you are calling like more than one person. And with the one-to-one calls, like if you're just talking to a coworker or a colleague, you will need to manually enable it. You'll just need to manually click on start recording so that the AI can do the cool stuff that we have mentioned earlier. Okay. Oh yeah, that's another thing, the call log. This is really nice, by the way. When you receive calls from your team and then at the end of the day you couldn't access someone or you forgot to reply to someone, so now you, similar to the call logs that you regularly have on your mobile, you will also have it on Bitrix mobile application. So you know if you have missed calls, you can call them back within your organization, or you can see just whom you've been speaking to this day or the past few hours or so on. So there you have it. This is like the general summary of the Bitrix sync. Now let's go to collaboration. And the collaboration, okay. I will not spend much time on this update here, but in general, now it is faster and more convenient and new design to publish updates on the feeds, get meetings created in the calendar, using boards, using online documents and sharing it with others, working with email. It's way easier and more intuitive, I would say. Online documents is, well, literally, I personally don't use much this feature because it doesn't apply to our business. But I know there are a lot of businesses whose core business is around using features and functions such as this one to make it available for other I don't know, clients, partners to collaborate and communicate and update and so on. But it doesn't apply to us. That doesn't mean it's not helpful, by the way. Okay, so I will not spend more time on that. Boards is a very nice thing. Now boards also enhanced, are faster. You can share boards with external users outside you. Like, for example, if you're sketching on something or building something, you can, and you want your clients or your partner to see this board that you're working on, or maybe contribute to it, add to it. You can just simply fix the permission or the edit permission to the boards and make it available for them. In one click, they can just immediately click and boom, that's it. They are inside the board and they can do whatever you set them to do. And there is that integration, direct integration with the between boards and documents as well. This is nice, by the way, because it can work. Like these tools can work together. So when there is when there is a document update that is part of a board process, and then you just have it somewhere, and then they click on it and then access it, do the edits or add the remarks, come back to the board and continue. So it's more convenient. Okay, these are some improvements in the boards. These are nice. Okay, now email. Okay, this is a very nice feature, by the way. Administrators can manage the mailboxes for other users. Previously, every user had to set their own email by themselves, or the admins need to sit on their computer, do the thing, the IMAP access or whatever, the authorization, and then, or shoot a video, show them, hey guys, this is how you connect your emails, please do it, and so on. So it was not quite convenient from IT perspective, okay? The IT department wasn't really happy about that because it's just not convenient. That's just call it this way. Now, IT, or let's say administrators, can connect the mailboxes for the whole company, and that's a very nice thing. And it has also here some access permissions, so you can decide who can access what, and so on. So it's role-based access in the emails. Who can view and connect view connected mailboxes, view and edit these boxes, connect personal mailboxes, and so on. Okay. Email also is now available in the mobile application, so that's a very nice function, as we mentioned earlier. So you can connect your mail into Bitrix. By the way, we'll come to the AI stuff in a bit. There is something I was, in fact, fighting mention it now because I want to mention it in the coming slides. But let me give you a hint about it. You can connect your inbox to Copilot or to the AI agent. Okay, we will cover the AI agent in a bit. And now the AI agent understands what happens inside your email, and you can just ask him to do things based on this knowledge. Or vice versa, you can connect your entire Bitrix things, everything that happens on Bitrix, chats, calls, meetings, whatever things, all that stuff. You can connect it to an AI agent in other tools like ChatGPT and so on, and also have them, help you out. It's really cool when you can train an AI agent, with all the data about your business, give them everything, and then have them help you. That's a big thing. All right, I will cover that in a bit. Don't leave. Type. The company structure, that's again another update in Bitrix24. We have seen some enhancements, in fact, in the company structure over the past few months, but the last release here has returned the ability to drag and drop things, because previously we were able just to drag this employee, move it to the other department. If you want to keep the same employee in cross-function departments, in two departments, so just click, keep pressing Command or Control on the keyboard, and then hover the mouse and click and move them to the respective department, and that's how you can make a clone from one employee by adding them to two departments. That was a very nice feature, by the way. So they took it away when they rolled this update, the previous update for the company structure, and it has been returned again with this update, the November update, let's say. So it's really nice, and I like it. So it's back. And in the company structure, it is a role-based access control model, meaning you can set the access permissions according to the company structure, which is very nice and convenient. You don't need to, it's kind of set and forget, by the way. Okay, if you set it just one time properly, then you just don't need to revisit this access permissions every time you add a new employee. Simply add the employee to the right department in the company structure, and that's it. They will have the access permissions they need to do their job. Okay. Okay, yeah, there is a drag and drop. It has came back again. Workflows in Teams. Yeah, we will cover workflows because there are a lot of stuff about the workflows. By the way, this is most of it applies to us as partners when it comes to deployment and building, customizing, let's say, this for our clients. But I'm sure you'll love it. Okay, I'll share a glimpse about that as well with you. And then they collapse for the department. So maybe you can, maybe you want some departments to have a work group and a chat, and you want the employees to be added, to be mandatory added to certain groups, and they cannot leave it. They cannot do anything about it to leave or discard or anything. So you can make that with the new company structure. This update has been a while. It's been there for a while, but it's just cool to remind you about it. Okay, so there is this is the update. Let's say the brief about this new updates related to Bitrix collaboration in general. Now Let's go to tasks and projects and see what happened there. Tasks and projects is one of the most used and most popular, let's say, feature in Bitrix24. According to Bitrix statistics, 93% of users work with tasks in Bitrix24. That's 9 of every 10 users, and this is huge. So they have added some new cool functions and features to tasks and projects. The most important one is the AI-powered tasks. What does that mean? So I think I have a demo here. Yeah, there you go. So usually when you create a task, now this is the new interface, by the way, okay? So you create the task and now you have more fields to work around it, to upload documents, to change assignees or deadlines and so on, okay? Add checklists and so on. So they just made it more convenient as the interface of the task creation, all right? You don't have to go through all of that, but if you want, these features are there. You can have participants, as you see, observers. One click, no need to go to that heavy, update kind of stuff for the tasks. And now, instead of having a comments under each task, and then task comments have been are hidden, and then review the comments again, and so on. No, now you have chat for each task. That's more convenient, nice. As you see to the left part, you can see the task, the description, the details about the task, and then to the right, you can see the chat, and you can chat. In fact, you can add your own remarks about each task in the chat box, and that's a nice thing. Okay, so that's the interface. Now, what about this is a task? Okay, this is the interface again with tasks. So okay, yeah, that's how you update and edit. I just want to do something here. Yeah, this is the chat and the tasks. The sharing audio in the task, or let's say sharing audio in a work group, or when you're talking to someone and just sending them an audio call or audio voice, or based on a meeting related to tasks, like for example this one. The team with one click, they just immediately got connected to talk about a certain task. And then the outcome of this gathering can be created as a task using AI. It's kind of the co-pilot, let's say the AI agent is turning tasks, turning voice into a task. And also there is, if you notice here at the top, all the chats related to task chats has been added to a new menu item in the messenger, and that's really convenient. And also you can see it in the also in the mobile application. In the chat there is task chats, okay, task chats, and that's where you can get the updates about certain tasks, or share your thoughts in the chat, or connect with the team. Now, audio tasks, yeah, this is a nice thing. Okay, audio tasks. You can just simply send an audio, okay, and then with one click, turn that audio to a task. The transcription of your audio will be turned into the description of the task, okay, and then according to the context of where this task is, it will be assigned. So if you are sending this chat, let's say this audio to a colleague in like a person, he will be, or she will be the assigned the assignee. If you are sending this into a work group and you're talking to someone, like you said, you mentioned a colleague or a coworker's name, that's it. The task will be assigned to them. If you clearly mention that, hey, this task should be done by X, The deadline is show, and the definition of done and so on. You just talk about it. It will also be created the same way as well. Also, it can be created from a video as well, not just the audio summary, the audio, the voice message, but also the video message, and that's a nice thing. Okay. Okay. Audio task. Yeah, that's okay. So this is the summary of the tasks of what happened here on this level. Okay, now the MCP. I mentioned this at the beginning of the webinar. MCP is a term. It means Model Context Protocol, which means, as I mentioned at the beginning of the webinar, is that it's a protocol to give access to the AI agent to something as a source, to learn from or to take information from, and then process and work on certain orders. So now MCP is added until now to Google Drive, Gmail, and Figma. So you can connect your Google Drive, your Gmail, or your Figma to the AI agent inside Bitrix24 and ask them about things in there. So the source of the information and the source of intelligence, let's say, will be taken from these tools. I'm sure more will come, but these are the three that are now connected. And this is how it would look like to create the AI agent and integrate Gmail and so on. Okay. Also, Bitrix24 has provided an MCP hub as well. So with that hub, it means that you can give access to other tools, the MCP, the Bitrix server, to other tools, give them access to your Bitrix24. So, for example, you can give ChatGPT or Claude or Grok or can give them access to Bitrix, to your Bitrix, so that you also can ask them things about it. And that's a really helpful and a very good thing, by the way. Yeah, so there we go. See, Bitrix24 is also added in the ChatGPT. The security, okay, I will not spend much time on that. Big time. Security is important, big time, I know. But I know how secure Bitrix24 is and how much attention they give to security and privacy and so on. Yeah, this is kind of like a knowledge base, to the AI agent. Again, it's also the same way. So you can configure your own agent. Okay, and you can also make your agents available. This is for partners, so we can make them available in the marketplace. Okay, so we can use MCP servers to connect third-party AI agents to Bitrix as a knowledge base, and we can do the verse. We can just connect our Gmail or Google Drive, for now our Figma account, to Bitrix24 agents and process whatever we have in there inside Bitrix24. Automations, this is a big thing, by the way. This was the old version of the automation workflow. The workflow designer has been redesigned, okay, and now it's changed. Over 22 million workflows runs daily, and these are like the most frequent workflows, the most popular workflows that happen worldwide inside Bitrix24. Let me show how this is how the new flow will look like, right? This is not very, by the way, most of what I shared with you isn't available for everyone now. By the time you see this presentation, maybe you will see it by maximum end of March next year. All of these releases, or everything that mentioned, will be released, will be pushed out. But these features are available to partners. for testing and for giving feedback. Some of the features has been already rolled out to all users. That's another really nice thing. Anyway, but again, this is the new interface of designing flows. It's nice, you know, modern. It just matches what's going on right now on the workflow designers worldwide. By the way, Bitrix24 is one of the pioneers of these business processes and workflows. Started this thing in 2008, way before everyone. I don't know why it took them a while to update the interface and do this improvement. But again, it's better than never. Okay. The automation studio and the AI agents can work together, and that's a very big thing, by the way. So you can. Okay, sorry. Let me zoom this. Zoom in here. Okay, I wanted to see this sketch here. Okay, so automation and AI agents in one place, so you can automate things to happen, and sometimes some of these things need to be computed based on AI agents' inputs. So, for example, let's just take a classic example. Someone has filled in a form in your website, submitted a form, and do you want the automation to automatically create a lead, then send a welcome message on WhatsApp, and then another welcome message on email, and then you need the AI agent maybe to make a call here, and then outputs of this call to be taken and computed somewhere inside the lead card, for example, booking an appointment. And then once the appointment is confirmed, another automation to happen, which to send confirmation message and add the calendar and notify the manager. So all of this stuff is now possible. See, this is huge. This is a big thing. Okay. About the CRM. Okay, this is designed improvements in design and performance and recording invoices. This is nice, by the way. Yeah, this is a sales script. Okay, calls. Okay, the transcription of the calls, the speech analytics, AI agents in CRM. Yeah, this is a guy here, our guy. Okay. Recurring invoices, you can just have the system send invoices every month or every year or every quarter, however you want it to be. It can be designed. This is a very nice feature, especially if you are on a recurring business model, like in recurring income streams. This can be helpful. Great for everyone, in fact, for anyone who makes money on recurring basis. The contact center, what do we have? Chat with clients in WhatsApp and Telegram. That's, again, by the way, the AI agent, because it's built on as a core Bitrix function, you will not need other tools to connect it other than what you already use, in fact, to connect it with other with your WhatsApp and your Telegram, for example. So you can have the Telegram or have WhatsApp as well as part of the AI agent channels inside all these tools, and this is very nice thing. Okay. The AI agents, of course, now can auto-complete the CRM fields after the chat. We have this with calls, right? You remember when you make a call, if you are using telephony in Bitrix, maybe the client will mention some things that usually need to be computed or added, let's say, sorry, not computed, need to be added or filled inside the fields of the lead card or the deal card. But the Copilot can fill or suggest filling these fields for you based on the call. Now, the same thing happens based on the chat. So if you're chatting with someone on WhatsApp or Telegram and so on, and the AI agents knows that this information needs to be filled into the CRM field, it will take care of it for you. That's very nice. Spam protection, filtering unwanted calls and emails. Yeah, of course. Now it's smarter. Repeat sales. Right. This is, by the way, this is big. I can't just cover it as an update, but in general, you can have Bitrix AI agents help you with repeated sales by looking into analyzing the past sales, the past deals, pipelines, and then doing what is the kind of like prediction model to help you find out, or let's say get more sales from previous customers or current customers or old customers. Okay. All right, this is on the call scripts. This is a summary of what happened. Booking. Okay, booking is one of the nice features. I know not most companies has been started using this, at least in our client base. Maybe that's our mistake. We're not highlighting this function for them quite often. I know a few of them who have been using it actively, but I think it can do more because this is very helpful function. Now, booking has been improved because, listen, at the beginning, it was just designed around an idea of like, hey, maybe this is, I don't know, a salon or a ticketing thing. They just want to book certain hours or so. But now it has a more applicable business use cases. So car dealerships, for example, they want 14 days rental for a car, so they can use booking for it. Dental clinics, hotels, all right, they want just to add all their resources here to be booked and managed within Bitrix booking. In fact, anybody now can use booking and more conveniently than before. If you have any business that relies on delivery, installation, on anything, maintenance, beauty or rental or something, booking is a great fit for you. Of course, I would add consulting as well. If you are like booking some kind of consulting sessions with your clients and they pay you for that, that's a very, very important thing to your business. And this is a multi-day booking, and that's again a nice thing, which is to have multi-day. And then you have cross-selling, which is giving the customer the ability to book more than a thing with you and pay for it as well, because you can connect booking to all of your channels here and get customers to pay you for it after they fill the fields in the booking. They can pay you. They just pay for the booking and that's it. Okay, with this is prepayment, we've mentioned that. Okay, the cool thing that now we're just wrapping up everything is that prices are not going to change, even though it's a lot of good things, new things coming up in Bitrix. The price will not be changed. Okay. Okay, I will wrap up with the security update because this is very, very important. We have paid a huge, big price, in fact, for a security problem. So this is my advice and recommendation to you: is that don't take this like bad things can happen, because there are bad people in the world, and you don't want them ending in your things. It's not just about Bitrix; it's about securing your online and digital assets. Okay, so with Bitrix, there is the two-factor authentication. Okay, and the two-factor authentication works best with Bitrix app. So you need to get the Bitrix application. It's called Bitrix OTP, and then scan these codes and then just have it stored securely. And you can also enable the make the two-factor authentication enabled also, or must, for all your employees, especially anyone with admin access or with high access, let's say, because if someone has access to sensitive data and their account has been breached by a way or another, that means your data can be stolen, right? And that's a bad thing. You don't want it to happen. Why? Well, it's obvious. Anyway, Bitrix24 Intelligence, this is okay. Quick update about this is a quick recap of what we have discussed so far in this presentation. AI agents, Copilot, AI CRM, booking, AI sync, two-factor authentication for security, AI tasks, and AI messenger. A lot of cool stuff related to AI, and I see, I believe more of these will also emerge and come in the coming few months. So I'm excited to see how this is going to turn around. Thank you very much for tuning in with me in this webinar update. If you have any questions, as usual, let me go back to the screen here. If you have any questions, please feel free to share it in the comments and the chat, sorry, here. If you're watching this webinar on a replay, well, feel free to also send your questions in the chat. We will get to it, inshallah, anyway. And this call is recorded, so we will make it available in our website soon. Thank you again, and see you in our last webinar in the English version of Bitrix24 series on, let me give you the date. It should be 2 weeks from now, so I think, yeah, 20th or 27th of December. Thank you, and have a good day. Oh, I see a message. Hi. Mona, of course, Mona, yes, I will share the records, definitely. Thank you for asking. Yes, we will share, inshallah, the records. Okay, Assalamu alaikum.